reporter. Just finishing up some paperwork. Sorry, but you may take a seat. Sorry, but I tend to forget small, unimportant details. But you are from what newspaper? Ah, yes, the St. Paul Times. Well, I'm kind of on a time crunch, so if you don't mind, I'll try to keep this talk rather quick. Don't bend the story anyway, because I know you news folk will do anything for a good story. To start off, my name is James Jerome Hill, although you probably know my name because, well, I'm the richest person in all the great state of Minnesota. My story starts with somewhat of a humble beginning all the way up in Western Canada. I had 9 years of formal schooling, give or take. I was excelling in nearly all my subjects like math and English. At Rockwood Academy, I found out that I was good at land surveying. I would continue my schooling, but sadly, my father passed away. Without my father's income to support a family, I had to provide. My father's death was tragic, but it was a blessing in disguise. If I had continued schooling, I would have missed a massive business opportunity in the Panic of 1873. I first ventured out into the business world and decided steamboat shipping would be a good place to start. My decision was right. With perseverance, I gained knowledge and business size. One day at the bar, I met a man named Norman Kitson. He too was in the shipping industry. We decided to join our companies and bought out all the other small companies. We had successfully established a monopoly, which means anyone who wants transport had to pay us. My money pile slowly started to grow, and with it my legendary empire. My next move was the coal industry, a rising industry in my time which could hold great profits. I bought a small company and worked my way up. Under my control, the company prospered and so did my money pile. But with that money pile also came problems. Thieves saw me as a big fortune and one time they tried to rob me. Although they did not steal much, it still scared me. I knew that my life, my family, and my career was all jeopardized. Some would retire here, but not Norman and I. We had much bigger plans for our future. My next move was banking. Here my knowledge of math could be put to use, for there were no calculators in my time. I had a decent enough money pile to make a large investment. The Panic of 1873 struck, and boy did it strike hard. Many businesses filed for bankruptcy, many lost their jobs, people lost trust in banks just like mine, and I knew banking wasn't going to cut it. I looked beyond all the trouble and saw a massive business opportunity. A flailing company filing for bankruptcy in the middle of the recession. The STTP Railway. Norman gave a cheap offer to buy the company, and the CEO had no better choice but to accept it. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but with perseverance, patience, and hard work, the job could be pulled off. I started by claiming needed tracking rights, and with my skill in land surveying, made a railway from St. Paul, Minnesota to Seattle, Washington that was 1,700 miles long. I immediately opened it and saw some profit. I decided to make the prices very low so all the economic depression struck people would go on my train to start a new life in the West. I also advertised mostly to immigrants who could find many jobs in the West, and they would establish homesteads. Those homesteads then became towns, and towns need supplies to start up. I also gave transportation for crops. Under my control and Norman's supervision, my empire had grown to enormous proportions. When I first purchased STTP, my net worth was $20 million. After 5 years, it was at $720 million. Monies in today's money. I was one of the richest people of my time and one of the greatest entrepreneurs of all time. Although I am now dead, my legacy lives on with my 10 children.